folks. This is Stuart Wellington of the Flophouse Podcast, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Flophouse Mini. This is a slightly shorter version of the Flophouse Podcast where instead of watching a bad movie, we do kind of whatever. And I am joined by the other two members of the Flophouse.
Dan McCoy!
And Elliot Kalin.
Matching my energy. I love it. Now, in honor of a recent episode, that's right, Dreamcatcher, I thought we should go for the king of cinema. That's right. We're going to talk about the cinematic works of one Stephen King. Stephen King, you might know him. He is a novelist. He was at one point, apparently, a cocaine user. And he has so many screenwriting credits. I thought it would be fun if we took a look at his various movies and we did a definitive, that's right, a definitive top 10 ranking of them based on our own personal judgments. Right. Now, looking at the works of Stephen King, I know you'd probably say, that guy's got a couple of movies under his belt. And you know what? I thought that until I looked at his fucking filmography, and there's like zillions.
Well, this is what I was going to ask. When you say screenwriting credit, like are these the ones where he literally has a screenwriting credit, or it's based on a work by?
Based on works by. I'm not going to do screenwriting credits because that's like 3 movies?
Yeah, like Maximum Overdrive.
When he directed one,
one I think that is actually.
So did he write the scripts for those? No,
we are not going to do
Sleepwalkers.
That. We are, in fact, just going to be talking about.
Okay.
We're going to be talking about movies that are either based on works or screenplays he wrote, but we're talking about movies. Now, this is not TV. This is not episodes of things.
Sorry, Langoliers. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, Castle Rock.
If we were just talking about like TV or TV movies.
Sorry, Kingdom Hospital. That was it, right?
It would be going on forever. It would be going I got to say, I would just looking at his upcoming credits, it's like 50 things. It's bonkers. So
sorry, The Shining with Tim Daly. Or was that Stephen Weber?
Stephen.
No, wait,
it was
Weber.
Stephen Webster.
Weber.
It was Stephen Weber, but he was doing it as Webster from the TV show Webster. Yeah.
Some people thought it was in bad taste. Not me though. Stephen Weber, I know less from Wings and more from his very successful runs on Celebrity Jeopardy. He's very
Studio
talented.
60 on the Sunset Strip.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it. You guys want to talk to me about it for an hour?
I would love to talk to you about it for more than an hour.
Okay, but we don't have time for that. We have to
go
through
a
these
Studio
movies.
60 season at some point.
Yeah, at some point. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going, I did my best. Now, guys, listeners, I did my best to parse what counts. And I'm doing currently feature-length films.
Okay.
Ideally, some are released on video, but they're all movies.
But you're not doing any from the Dollar Baby Project or whatever it's called, where he'll license his stories for $1 to a student filmmaker or an independent filmmaker.
I don't think so, because once again, we're talking feature-length films, not
those
films.
are usually shorts. Yeah.
Again, please.
Will Schwartz, the crossword puzzle editor.
So to cut this list down, which is enormous.
Yeah.
We're gonna first do a quick weeding process where you guys are gonna say
we gotta weed all his books. That's a lot of books to weed.
We're gonna be like virtual lawnmower men, and we are going to weed this garden. Mm-hmm. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to list the name and year of a work, and if you want to cut it, you guys just jump in and you say cut it, axe it, get it out of here. Okay?
Do I have to do the Dave Coulier cut it out hand signal?
You don't, because that's going to take way too long. We got a million of these to go through. So we're actually, these are going to be in order, but backwards, starting with right now, today. Okay, so we're going back. We're going back in time.
We're going back in time. This round is just cutting movies that we are dismissing out of hand.
There is no way this is going to be in our top 10. Okay. So first, The Running Man 2025.
Kill it.
I liked it, but kill it.
Okay. The Long Walk.
Haven't seen it yet.
Kill it.
The Monkey 2025.
Haven't seen it. Kill it.
No.
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Salem's Lot 2024.
Haven't seen it. Kill it.
I haven't seen it either, so I can't speak to it.
I'm going to say kill it. The Life of Chuck.
I've heard good things, haven't seen it.
I liked it okay, but I don't think it's going to hit the top.
Pet Sematary Bloodlines.
Kill it.
Kill it.
The Boogeyman.
What?
Mr. Harrigan's Phone.
What?
No, I don't know what that is.
Firestarter 2022.
No, absolutely not.
No, we watched that. That's crap, yeah.
Children of the Corn 2020.
Haven't seen it. So wait,
Sorry if they did one?
Yeah.
So Children of the Corn 2020 is the Barbara Walters, Hugh Downs Children of the Corn?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It comes on after TGIF, so I guess I'll watch it. Yeah.
They all wait. Andy Rooney was 2020, right?
No, that was 60 Minutes.
Oh,
Wrong TV show, wrong news magazine show with the
Wrong
number in the title.
numerical news show.
Okay, Doctor Sleep.
Haven't seen it. Kill it. I heard good things though.
I like it okay. It's a borderline case. I say kill it, I guess.
Okay, In the Tall Grass.
Don't know what that is.
Kill it.
It Chapter 2.
Kill it
Yeah.
Elliot, are you just going to say kill it to all these?
for most things. Yeah.
You're trying to make this. I mean, it will make this mini shorter.
Yeah, and also a lot of things get murdered.
Dan, do you want to keep It Chapter 2?
I have to admit, I never saw it Chapter 2. I saw it Chapter 1 and it annoyed me, so I never saw it Chapter 2.
I'm one of the defenders of It Chapter 2 because I like how wacky it gets. But if we're going to keep one on here, I would probably argue for keeping the first It.
Okay. Pet Cemetery 2019.
Didn't see it.
Oh, no, that was no good.
Children of the Corn Runaway.
Don't know it.
No.
1922.
What?
Wait. Oh, yeah, this is that Netflix one.
I think it's
like
a Netflix
based on
one.
a short story, I
I
think.
don't know that one. No.
I don't know enough about it.
It Chapter 1, or just It.
I'd say let's keep it in for now.
You can hold on to it if you want.
The Dark Tower.
No, absolutely
No,
not.
That was garbage. Kill it.
Gerald's Game.
Maybe
Oh, that
keep.
one's
I'm going to
That
keep it.
one's
Yeah.
Maybe
pretty
keep.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elliot's like, Bruce Greenwood and Carla Gugino being hot and sexy.
I mean, it stops being sexy when she has to slice the skin off her own hand. But
Yeah.
I'm not into that. But the first
Cell.
couple minutes, sure, yeah.
Yeah,
Cell.
Cell.
You know what? I never saw the movie.
I
Cell. The
never
book is
saw
good. That's a
Cell,
good book.
but I don't think it's
We
good. 'cause
haven't
it's-
seen it. It does have John Cusack.
It's late period John Cusack, though,
Yeah,
which is
that's
not
the-
a good sign.
How about Mercy 2014?
What the fuck is that?
Oh, that was the John Stamos Stephen King
I think so.
combo.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it is.
I don't know that one.
A Good Marriage.
Don't know it.
You know what? That one's actually kind of a nice sleeper, but I don't think.
No, Sleeper is a Woody Allen movie, Dan.
Oh.
You think
No,
of
a
Sleepwalkers.
nice
That's
sleeper, it's
Stephen
different.
King. Oh, okay.
A good married sleeper.
Carrie 2013.
I don't know for
I didn't
sure,
see
but I'm
it.
going to say no.
Yeah, since I think there's gonna be a Carrie on this list, it will not be that one.
Yeah.
Children of the Corn Genesis.
It's so
I
funny.
think it's
to
a
me.
very tenuous link to King at this point, but sure.
Children of the Corn is one of those series where I'm like, I have never dealt with it except the first one, and I have so much trouble believing there's so many entries.
Yeah.
In the series.
Oh boy, howdy.
Yeah.
There's a few.
There's nothing about the first Children of the Corn movie where I'm like, this has legs. Do
I will
more of
say,
these.
Microsoft Excel was getting very annoyed that they're like, "You mean Children of the?" I'm like, no, it's a
No,
different
no.
one.
This is the new one. Clippy the paperclip is like,
So,
it
I'm
seems
just
like you're
gonna- I'm
putting in
gonna put an
another
X
goddamn
here.
Children of the
Yeah,
Corn
yeah.
I'm
movie.
going to put an X under Children of the Corn Genesis.
I'll agree with that.
Dolan's Cadillac. This as a friend of the pod, Christian Slater.
Wait, what?
I mean, and then we talked about his cash grab philosophy.
I haven't seen
SCGs.
that one.
Okay. 1408. Another John Cusack.
You know what?
That one's not bad.
It's
I
pretty
never
good.
watched that one, and I should have, because that short story is, I really love that
It's-
short story.
Let's
short
keep it in
story
for
for
now
me.
It's
because
a
I
great
fear that
short
we're
story.
cutting so much.
The Mist.
Yeah, I'll keep it in for now. I'm not the fan of the ending of that a lot of people are, but
Well, maybe you just can't handle it, wimp.
yeah.
I think I prefer the original video game Myst that was
Okay.
based on. No, just kidding. It's a terrible game.
Yeah, Stephen King played so much Mist that he wrote a movie about it.
Yeah.
Riding the Bullet.
I never saw
Riding
that
the
one.
bullet. No, I don't know. No.
Secret Window.
That is a goofy ass movie, but I can't make an argument
That is
for
a
it.
very goofy movie, yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh. Dreamcatcher.
No, thank you.
Keep it on board? No, kill that one too.
The Dead Zone 2002.
What?
We didn't watch that one, did we?
No.
Again,
Who's
there's
in
going to be
that?
a dead zone on this list. It will not be that dead
Yeah.
zone. Yeah.
Okay. Children of the Corn Revelation.
No, thank you.
Okay.
What could they be revealing? What's the revelation?
At this late date?
Yeah.
Hearts in Atlantis.
Porn has had so many children at this point.
What about
Yeah.
Hearts in Atlantis, gang?
Some
No.
fecund
No,
porn.
it's got
I
Anthony
think,
Hopkins in it.
I think I'm going to kill Hearts in Atlantis, yeah.
Oh, no. 1 second.
Dan, do you want to defend Hearts in Atlantis, the other William Goldman, Stephen King movie?
I have never seen it. It looks boring.
The Green Mile.
Keep.
Okay, I'll
Keep it on there.
allow it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There may
Children
be two prison movies on this list. We'll see. Is this another Children of the Corn movie?
Children of the Corn 666, Isaac's Rebirth.
Well, that one.
They couldn't even decide on what subtitle to
Guys,
give it.
you know 90% of this mini is just me getting excited to read Children of the Corn.
Well, this is like if this mini is doing one thing, it's making me want to run through the Children of the Corn movies.
Yeah,
You should
I
have
know.
done that for the Boko instead of the Transformers movies. We
Okay,
should have drank a lot of Boku and then watched all the Children of the Corn movies.
The Rage: Carrie 2.
I never
I've
saw
heard
that
some
one.
defenders of that, but I don't think it's gonna
Not familiar.
be the Carrie that we.
No, again, I think this will be one carry on the list. Yeah.
Sometimes they come back for more.
At the Golden Corral buffet.
I'm gonna say no to that one.
Apt Pupil.
Oh, well,
I like this one.
It's a
Or is
good
it-
movie that is is icky because of the director and the way that the cast was treated.
Oh yeah, it's a Brian.
Yeah.
Singer
So that's
one.
a hard one. Let's not kill it yet, but it's going to be. It's one of those things where are we judging the work or are we judging the creation of the
Yeah,
work?
that's true.
Yeah.
Children of the Corn 5, Fields of Terror.
Oh, this is only the fifth. This is the fifth one. We've been going backwards, and we've only hit 5 now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
there's
666
4
is
more.
before this. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
The Night Flyer.
I never saw the Night Flyer. I remember the
no.
commercials.
Nope. Thinner.
Thinner is a very weirdly watchable movie. Like if I come across Thinner, like
Weirdly
just,
watchable.
like,
Raves Dan McCoy.
flipping the channels, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll watch some of Thinner. But I don't think it's good enough to.
Okay,
Well,
let's
you know
exit.
what? We've killed so many. Do you want to hold on to it just for a moment, then we kill it
Just
later?
for a
There's
moment,
still-
so we can-
have
Okay.
tons more to go.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
probably
then,
goes.
then
We
kill
have
it.
at least 30 more to go.
Yeah.
Wow. Did they ever make a movie of Eyes of the Dragon?
No,
they
they
should
keep
have.
threatening to do that or like make it a mini series, but I don't think it's ever.
I remember
come to
reading
fruition.
that as a kid and being like, when's the horror stuff going to happen? And then when it was over, I was glad there was no horror stuff. This is
Yeah,
a straight
yeah.
fantasy book.
That's
It's
right.
good.
Children of the Corn 4, The Gathering.
So who's gathering and why?
The Juggalos, I assume.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's good.
The original Children of the
Corn
Corn.
children for big Juggalos.
They're the children of the Fago. Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes they come back again.
Wow, I didn't know there were two
Sequels? Yeah,
two
there are.
sequels. No, thank
Yeah,
you.
Because they keep coming back sometimes.
Even the first one isn't that good.
Are you wearing the Sometimes They Come Back sequel? Yeah. Dolores Claiborne.
Yeah,
Oh, you know
let's
what? That's
keep
a
that
pretty
on
good
there.
movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Children of the Corn 3, Urban Harvest. Which does sound like a grocery store.
I want to tell you something. I'm not going to argue for this to be on the thing, but I saw this at a Weird Wednesday before the Alamo got enshittified, and it was so much of a blast that then I like showed it at my Halloween thing party. Like,
Oh,
I
thanks for
think
inviting me.
last year, and it was a delight. Everyone had a great time. So
that sounds like an argument to keep it on the list. I mean,
well,
I'm going to say
I'm not going to say it's a good movie. I'm saying if you're looking for a silly horror
okay.
movie that you're going to have a lot of fun watching.
What Dan is really doing is making a case for us running the series of.
I think you got to do it.
Corn.
The COTCs, yeah, COTC Urban Harvest, yeah.
Can we become Children's of the Corn?
I think
we'll find out.
I think Dolores Claiborne. Going back to that, I think let's keep it for now. I don't know that it's going to end up on that top 10 list,
especially because it's competing against another very strong Kathy Bates
but
contender.
yes, exactly.
We got The Mangler,
No,
A lot of fun, but no.
The Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, it's
No,
not my.
just
it's
kidding.
not
We should
my-
put that on.
It's not my film, but yeah, it's a good
It
one.
is a very good movie. It is a very good
Needful
movie.
Things.
Needful Things I've never seen because I don't think it'll live up to my idea of what that story should be. It's
That's
such a
kind of the
great
thing.
concept for a
It
story.
feels like a very vague movie.
It's
like
Needful Things has some fun, but it gets boring after a while. The movie.
The Dark Half.
Yes.
We're entering the era of Stuart sees these movies in the theater.
Yeah, The
By
Dark
way.
Half I think we can keep for now.
We'll keep it for now. Yeah.
Children of the Corn 2, The Final Sacrifice.
Obviously not, because there's at least 4 more of them.
Sleepwalkers.
No,
It's
but
so
also
funny,
but a one of our early Flophouse live shows, so
Yeah,
that's
that's
a fun
true.
one to watch.
The Lawnmower Man.
So wait, you didn't include Lawnmower Man 2, did you?
It wasn't listed.
Oh,
Or
I
maybe
wonder
it
if it's
was and
because
I missed it.
I wonder if
Maybe
it's
it's
because it's so far from.
I think that was one where he actually asked his name to be taken off of it. So
Yeah.
maybe that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, this is not
Now
really.
that I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I would have put it in there, obviously. Job's Revenge, right?
Yeah, Job's
Hey.
Job's jobbing. It's in Job's job. It's the Lawnmower Man is one of the most bizarre, extremely weird adaptations because the short story is about a man who like worships Pan and eats the grass off of
Yeah,
people's
it's about
lawns,
a literal lawnmower man.
I was
Yeah.
confused when I read the book after the story after watching the movie.
right? You're like, when do they have cyber sex? I don't understand.
When do they
did
fly
things-
through cyberspace?
When do we all jack into the Matrix? Okay, so we're leaving Lawnmower Man in. Okay,
No,
so,
wait, what?
No,
Hold on a
no,
second.
I
guess
Wait a minute,
not.
wait a minute. I don't remember
it's a
saying
great
that.
goofy
Fine,
movie, but it's
fine.
like it's not a good Stephen King
not-
movie.
It's
No.
not the Goofy movie.
Yeah.
I also
The
feel like
Goofy movie is maybe Stephen King's best movie.
I also feel like now that I'm going through this, I feel like Pet Sematary 2 might not even be in here.
Oh, wow.
Similarly,
Wow.
for maybe he had his name taken off.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you know what? I think he did. I think there's another one where he has to have his
That's
name
a
taken.
fun sequel, though.
That one is a fun sequel. It has one of my favorite like horror movie laugh moments when he rips that kid's face off with the motorcycle wheel, and he's like, "Oops." It's pretty funny.
Stephen
okay.
King is a little weird about which movies he wants his name on. Which, like Dreamcatchers,
Oh, you
when we
think
did
Stephen
it.
King's a weird guy?
No, I don't think he's that weird in general, but I mean, has an addictive personality. But that with Dreamcatchers, he was at the time he was like, they did a great job. This is going to be great. But with The Shining, he was like, nope, not interested. Didn't like it. It's like, all right, well, we have different standards here.
Okay, sometimes they come back.
No.
This is the first one. First
Regular
sending it
style.
back. Let's say
Regular
no.
style, no. I've never actually
Mild.
seen it. I just remember seeing it in the video store.
It's okay.
Okay, guys, now we got a heavy hitter. Misery.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
keep
keep
that
that
on
in.
the list. Yeah.
Graveyard Shift.
No.
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 Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. I'm leaving that shit in.
Okay.
Skip. Pet Cemetery, the original.
Yeah, I'd say
Okay.
yeah.
The Running Man, the original.
Oh, it's not that. It's pretty different from the book, but here's
We're
the
just
thing.
talking about quality of movies, not how close
well, the thing is
how
also
close it is to the original.
That movie is objectively a goofball movie, but it's pretty fun to watch. It's very fun.
Yeah. It's hard to. I
I'm
don't
leaving it
know.
in.
I'll let it. Okay.
I think if we judge it on Death Race 2000 kind of like action satire
yeah.
quality, then yeah, I think let's keep it on the list for now. Yeah.
A Return to Salem's Lot. I haven't seen this one.
No,
I haven't seen that one, so
guess.
I'm going to say no. Yeah.
Creep Show 2. I am 1,000% leaving this one in. You can't argue with
I
that.
don't even
Okay.
remember which. I don't remember.
I
Creep
mean,
Show
I
2
love
very
the
well.
Raft. I think the rest of it's pretty bad.
Is the Raft in Creep Show 2 or in Creep Show?
No, it's definitely Creep Show 2.
I mean, I am leaving this in almost exclusively for nostalgia reasons. The Raft is great.
yeah.
For some reason, I thought that was in the first one. So I guess I do remember the Creep Show 2 a little bit. Yeah.
The Thanks for the Ride Lady bit is a thing that my mom insisted I watch and fucked me up for a long time. So I'm like, thanks, Mom. Okay, Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's leave it on. How about that?
Maximum Overdrive.
again.
No, but again, a very fun movie to watch.
It is fun to watch, but it is it's not a good movie. Yeah.
Stephen King's Golden Tales.
I don't know what this
I don't
is.
know what that
It's a
is.
direct-to-video adventure.
Tales of urine that he has passed. Yeah.
No, that's Stephen King's Golden Showers. You're thinking
Oh,
of.
you're right. That's true. Yeah.
Silver Bullet.
I like this movie, but I'm not gonna fight for it.
I've never seen it.
I love the Bernie Wrightson color plates in the book.
Yeah, yeah.
It's incredible. Like super awesome. Can I vote on that?
It's your
Cat's
game.
Eye. Cat's Eye.
I haven't seen that since I was a kid. Cat's Eye.
I like it. I particularly like the Quitters Incorporated segment, but I'm not gonna say it. It belongs on the top.
Firestarter, the original.
No, it's pretty
No.
boring. Even like it's better than the new one, but
Yeah.
But that's a low bar to
The
clear,
original Children of the Corn, the story that birthed the thousand ships.
yeah. I mean, I feel like it's got to be on there just because it was so successful that it's had so many
No.
sequels.
I don't
right?
remember it at all.
it's
I-
not a
I
good horror
also-
movie. It's a great short story.
All I
Yeah.
remember is kids arguing with each other in a cornfield or next to a road. Like I remember very little else about it.
Okay, Christine.
Yeah. It's pretty low on my Carpenter list, but
Yeah. Well, your number one would be the guy who made that table for you, right?
My number one is Dan's Lord and Savior,
JC.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'll leave it in. It's a Carpenter.
Let's leave it in for now. I don't think it'll make the 10. But
How about The Dead Zone?
Oh,
Yes,
absolutely.
That's a great movie. I love it.
Cujo? I don't remember the
This is tough.
movie.
I don't remember the movie that well either. I remember the book much better than the movie. which speaks volumes for the movie.
I think it's pretty good, but I don't think it's going to make the...
I also get Cujo mixed up with the movie Man's Best Friend, where the dog escapes from the government lab and it has superpowers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Chomps.
Or Chomps, yeah. Or Homps, the movie about camels.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then we have...
The funny thing is, I know that that's an actual movie. People might be thinking that's a joke, but it is a movie
that's a
called
real
Homps.
movie, yeah.
Yes.
Based on a true story.
Okay, we have... I'm gonna hit no. Creep Show.
Yes.
Sure.
The Shining.
Yes, even though it's the movie that made me think I was having a heart attack.
I mean, that's a good movie.
Yeah. Salem's Lot.
I never actually have seen that.
I don't think I've seen it either. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
And Carrie.
Yes.
Yes, let's put Carrie on that list, shall we?
Okay, so that is the list.
You know what? There are fewer good ones than I remembered.
Yeah.
So we are going to take a brief pause while I tabulate. Alex, why don't you include some tabulate sounds here? It's going to take me 1 second, gang. While I get all these turds off the thing.
Stuart has turds on his laptop.
Oh, turds on the laptop.
Turds on a laptop. Never been there before. Who cares? Drop kick my laptop as I came to the door. No one's there.
The fun thing would
Alex,
be,
I think you got to keep all this in now.
I think you have to. Yeah, sure.
Until fucking Mr. Belvedere comes after us for stealing his fucking shit.
Well, here the blues are calling. Turds on my laptop.
For some reason,
and if I seem a bit confused, well, maybe I've got turds on my laptop, but I don't know what to do with all those turds that are on my laptop. They're staining again.
YouTube was feeding me the Mr. Belvedere fan club SNL sketch the other day.
What's the name that they give him in it?
Wait.
They come up with a code name that they're going to call him.
Oh, well, there's like a code name for like fans, like people in the fan club or something. It was like Broncos or something. I don't know what it was. Like I was like half paying attention because also Audrey was listening to like reels on her phone next to me. So, there's always a competition for where my attention goes.
And I'm just trying to think of what other theme songs can have turds on the laptop. I wake up in the morning and there's turds on my laptop and I think I'll never make it on time.
The laptop turd medley.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sometimes
getting
you
close.
want to go where there are no turds on your laptop.
Whatever happened to the turds on your laptop? The milkman, the paperboy.
The pooper boy.
The pooper boy, yeah.
There had to have been a review of the movie The Paperboy. That was the Pooper Boy.
There had to have been, Dan. You're right. There had to have been.
Okay, gang.
Scientifically.
That does remember. Does remind me of when my column that used to run in the Metro newspaper. Once it was next to a review of the Woody Allen movie Scoop, and the headline was just "Scoop is poop."
Not wrong.
Okay, guys, we are back. We have efficiently cut down this list of 75 movies.
Wow.
To a trim 21 movies.
Oh, okay.
We should have been more brutal.
Yeah, we should have
been more brutal, but this is a relatively simple thing. We don't have to make a huge case for these things. You simply have to give me a number rating between 1 and 10, 1 being the weakest, obvious, 10 being this is the best movie I've ever seen, give it a million.
Okay.
And then we're going to average those out. And obviously, if you haven't seen it, you don't give it a score. But
you abstain. Yeah.
So if there's a
Clarence
tie,
Thomas
or
should when his wife's organization comes up before him, but he doesn't because he's a corrupt piece of shit.
That's true. Yeah, he has been a problem. He's been a blight on the country and humanity for many years. So this now counts as a political podcast.
Now it's hey, welcome to Floppo Flophouse.
No,
we were talking about Stephen King movies. Now we're talking about the Supreme Court.
Okay, and obviously,
did you know the Supreme Court voted Carrie 2 as the #1 Stephen King movie? Once again, the Supreme Court is just not going by precedent. Anyway, yeah.
Okay, the first up is The Monkey. Dan, what are you going to give The Monkey between 1 and 10?
Oh boy, I really like this one, but I know there's a lot. 6.
Okay, 6. Elliot,
so you would say? No, I haven't seen it. No,
I'm going to give it a 7.
To.
I liked it a lot.
I heard good things about it.
The first It movie. Dan, what are you going to give it?
5.
5. Elliot?
I'm also going to give it a 5.
Wow, I'm giving it a 3. I did not care for it. Okay, Gerald's
You're right.
Game.
We loved it. That's why we gave it a 5 out of 10.
I don't know why you took that as a personal slight. I was simply trying to show off how much I liked it less than you guys.
I see.
Okay, so you guys had
Gerald's
to be the
Game.
yardstick. Gerald's Game.
I'm gonna call
I
Gerald's
like
Game.
this one. I like this
liked
one.
it, but I'm gonna give it a 7. I think.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a 6.
Okay. And I liked it too. I'm going to give it a 7. Okay, 1408, Dan.
5.
Okay. Elliot, did you see this one?
I know I never saw it. I love the short story. I never saw the movie.
I'm also going to give it a 5. I wanted to like it as much as the short story, and I did not, but it was still pretty good.
Do they do the thing where he picks up the phone and it's going 1, 2, 3, all your friends are dead?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah,
Okay,
that was
I like
great.
that
That's
part.
great. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Mist.
Now that we've been through a bunch of these, I'm going to also give it a 5, I guess.
Okay. Elliot,
I'll give it a 6.
you're going to give it a 6. Okay. Was there anything about The Mist? I think we've talked about the ending. Did you both dislike the ending? I remember watching in the theater and being like, this kind of sucks, but also I'm like, well, they went for it.
I like that they did.
That's the thing. I kind of felt similarly, yeah.
I like that they did something different and they were like, well, let's make it real mean. But I honestly like the uncertainty of the novella's ending more.
Yeah, I mean, when I was, I remember discovering this this short story or novella when I was a kid and being like, oh wow, there's monsters in the mist, and that was, and like the idea that there's like there could be a whole world of monsters running around that you can barely see. Like as a kid, I'm like, this is the coolest thing I've ever heard of.
Yeah, and like what I do like about the movie The Mist, I don't know, maybe I'm undervaluing it just because we've talked about.
I'm going to give it a 6 as well.
But it's like it's a lot of cool monster stuff in there. Anyway,
it's a fun kind of like fun cool thing for most of it, and then at the end they're trying something.
Yeah,
it doesn't quite come together.
I'm Graham Clark, co-host of Maximum Fun's Stop Podcasting Yourself, and I'm here with Max Fun member of the month, Matthew. Hello, Matthew. How are you?
Hi, Graham.
Thank you for supporting a thing that you love, that's something that you listen to. I do it as well, and I love being able to do that for the podcast that I listen to.
Plus, you're the kings of Boko.
Absolutely, we are.
I appreciate seeing those coming in.
Now, do you know what your perks are for being the member of the month?
I do. I mean, I get to talk to you, which is kind of the big thing. Of course, the
best.
the parking space.
Yep.
And I think there's $25 in the Max Fun shopping.
And you also get a bumper sticker.
Oh, bumper sticker. That's right.
Yeah. So is there anything else you'd like to add? Talking to other people out there that are maybe considering joining Maximum Fun?
Knowing that you're supporting something that you like, that brings value and happiness to a ton of people, that's a good feeling. You're fighting the good fight.
Support the shows you love, including this one. Check the show notes for a link or go to MaximumFun.org/join.
Hi, everybody. It's Ellen Weatherford.
And Christian Weatherford.
People say not to judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree.
But we can judge a snake by its ability to fly, or a spider by its ability to dive.
Or a dung beetle by its ability to navigate with the starlight of the Milky Way galaxy.
On Just the Zoo of Us, we rate our favorite animals out of 10 in the categories of physical effectiveness, behavioral ingenuity, and of course, aesthetics.
Guest experts like biologists, ecologists, musicians, comedians, and more join us to share their unique insights into the animal kingdom.
Listen with the whole family on MaximumFun.org or wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast is brought to you in part by Squarespace, which gives you everything that you need to offer services online, get paid, everything that you want to do online. It's got on-brand invoices, professional online payments. You can streamline your workflow. Oh, my God. All these things you can do with Squarespace with their scheduling, email marketing tools. They offer as well also.
They aren't their end offer.
A complete library of professionally designed website templates, award-winning ones, in fact, with options for every use in category.
They wanted the Tempees? The Temple of Awards?
In Tempe, Arizona. And they've got drag and drop editing, which is very easy to use, beautiful styling options, visual design effects. You don't need to have experience in coding. You can just put your website together with squarespace.com. Go to squarespace.com/flop for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code FLOP to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Hey, we're also sponsored by Hims. If you're anything like me, you are a very busy person who is also going bald. And you got so many things to do in your life. I know I do. I don't have time to sit in a waiting room for hair loss treatment. You don't have time to do that either. That's not one of the things you should be doing. So Hims makes expert care accessible on our schedule, so you can skip the line and focus on feeling like yourself again. I know how it can feel to start with hair and then not have hair. That's the life I'm leading right now. And let me tell you, it doesn't always feel great to know that everyone can see that I am noticeably less young and less haired than I used to be. On the top of my head, at least. The rest of me continues to be as haired as before, if not more so. Hims offers convenient access. That's why Hims is here to help us if you're losing your hair from the neck up, as I am. Hims offers convenient access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work, including chews, oral medications, serums, and sprays. They have doctor-trusted ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil. Minoxidil's been helping people stop losing their hair for years and years. They can stop further hair loss and regrow hair in as little as 3 to 6 months. There's no hidden fees, no surprise costs, just real personalized care on your schedule, because like me, you are busy and also losing your hair. For simple online access to personalized and affordable care for hair loss, ED, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/flop. That's hims, HIMS.com/flop for your free online visit, hims.com/flop. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Featured products include compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information. We also have a Jumbotron this week.
Jumbotron.
Thank you. Very exciting. And this Jumbotron is for Sarah and Farragle, and it comes from Mikey and Dylan. And the message is thus: you're getting married. Your favorite North Inishowen brothers can't wait to party with you South Inishowen bozos in Derry this May. Hope Elliot's dulcet tones, thank you, make up for not getting your playlist done yet, but hopefully the Peaches can recommend some tracks to cover us and manifest a rah-rah for your powerfully thick cat, Magnus. Love yous. It's very sweet. It's always nice when people get married.
Supposed to come up with some playlist tracks? For what kind of...
Dan,
I don't
tell
know.
You. Dan, I know what playlist track you're going to recommend for a wedding, and that's This Must Be the Place, Naive Melody by Talking Heads.
No,
what a
that's
sweet
true.
song that is. What a sweet wedding song that is. Yeah.
Song. Thank you for covering me.
No problem. I'm also going to recommend, let's see, what's another? This is a similar song to that one, which is Sherlock Holmes by Sparks. I'm still thinking like Dan McCoy here, which is a song that's partly about Sherlock Holmes, but is also about finding love even though you are not Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, and I'd probably recommend Smooth Up In You by the Bullet Boys.
Okay, sure. So put all those on there, I guess.
Put those
Elliot,
on the playlist.
I think you had a few personal plugs before we got back to the show.
I've just got the regular batch of personal plugs I'd like to mention. My new comic book, Barbarian Behind Bars, is out now from Mad Cave Studios. Check out the latest issue. It is about a Conan the Barbarian type barbarian who ends up on Earth, gets thrown in jail. He doesn't speak the language. No one knows who he is. He's got to fight his way out. But maybe, just maybe, the evil that he was chasing to our world is out to get him at the same time. And there's some funny stuff in it too. Maybe. Definitely. Let me just tell you, it definitely is. Also, I continue to come out with Harley Quinn for DC Comics. I think that my Bat-Quinn storyline is still going on. It's called The Hark Knight Returns, where Harley Quinn has been split into two, and one of those two is essentially her version of the Dark Knight from Dark Knight Returns. And I had a lot of fun writing it. My book, Joke Farming, How to Write Comedy and Other Nonsense, is still out now from the University of Chicago Press. I just finished recording the audiobook of it, so that will be released at some point. So get ready to hear me read my book if you don't want to read me read my book. And that's what I got. Stu, do you have any personal stuff you'd like to plug?
I mean, I would always recommend going over to Jiggle Studios and signing up for a class if you're here in New York. And if you're not, they have a link on the website to some merch if you want to show off and get some cool fitness gear and show off your support of a cool little small fitness studio. Now we got the Green Mile. Green Mile, 3 hours long, by the way.
That's
a long walk.
It's a perfectly pleasant movie, but I'm like a 5 for this.
Oh, I like the Green Mile. I think I haven't seen it in years, but I think I'm going to give it an 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 6 just because, though I liked it, I thought it was a little long.
It is a little long. That's true.
We got Apt Pupil.
Oh, this is rough. Again.
So as we said, this part of the problem here is this was directed by Bryan Singer, right?
Directed by Bryan Singer. Even at the time, there were allegations that some of the underage male actors were mistreated, were told to do scenes in the nude. I remember reading when the movie came out, the Entertainment Weekly did an article about this. And looking back on it, it's surprising that Bryan Singer then went on to make more and bigger movies after what happened on the set of that movie. So it's a little hard to...
Was this before or after Usual Suspects?
This was, I think, after Usual Suspects, but before X-Men, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think it helped that I think everyone thought X-Men was going to be a huge flop and a nothing, that they had him do it. Usual Suspects was 95, Apt Pupil was 98, and then X-Men was 2000. So it was off of Usual Suspects.
I got to say, the saddest thing about it is I hadn't heard all the stories about this filming, but that makes me more concerned about Sir Ian McKellen.
More concerned about what?
Well, that Sir Ian McKellen would have been okay with it.
I mean,
the thing is, he was not involved in those. He was also not involved in those scenes.
Yeah, you're
he
right.
may not have been aware of it till afterwards. So,
but I just want Gandalf to step in and save the day, is what I'm saying.
Yes, I understand. My guess is that Ian McKellen was not aware of those things until after the film was made, because he's not in any of those scenes. These were all. There was a scene that involves like a boys' locker room.
He did keep working with Bryan Singer, though.
That's true. He did star as Magneto. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we're getting away from the rating.
And then he played Freddie Mercury, right?
Yes, he did.
On the purely on the movie itself and none of the other stuff, I'm going 4.
Oh wow, I liked it more than that.
Really, that low?
I'm going to say a 7.
Because on the movie itself, I would say a 7 also. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, partly because Ian McKellen's performance is great in it.
Yeah.
That scene where the kid makes him wear the uniform, and he starts saluting and stomping his heels, and the kid's like, "Okay, stop," and he won't stop doing it. That's a pretty intense scene.
Yeah.
So. But again, the man who made it's a monster. It did no movie, even if it was a 10 out of 10, justifies mistreatment of the people making the movie.
We have Dolores Claiborne next. Guys, I actually haven't seen Dolores Claiborne.
Dolores Claiborne?
This is the first in this batch that I have not seen at all.
Wow. Dolores Claiborne it's okay. It's pretty good, but it's not that amazing. What do you think, Dan? It's like, it's a solid movie.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm going to give it a 5, but that's on the scale of like we've already called the bad movies, and now this is just levels of good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give it a 6 because 5 still feels lowish to me.
Okay. Next up is The Shawshank Redemption. This is a big one, guys.
Even if this is not your favorite movie or whatever, it's still a really good movie. I'm going to give this I'm going to on the scale of Stephen King movies, I'm giving it a 10. It is not a 10 movie compared to other greatest movies, but I think when it comes to Stephen King movies, I think this is, especially for a non-horror one, this is about as good as it gets.
On some level, this movie is undeniable in that way. Like, this is it has become a part of culture. It has received a certain amount of backlash, not unlike, say, Forrest Gump, for instance. I would say it is less deserving of it than Forrest Gump.
That's the thing. I think I'm going to be a part of the backlash to the backlash, because I think it's a really good movie. Does it deserve to be? For years, it was #1 on the IMDb top 250 movies. Of course not. Of course it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not even in the top. I don't think it would even be in the top 250 movies.
It should just be in the top, a top movie that a dad will stop if he sees it on TV, stand next to the couch and watch the rest of the movie.
It's the #1 of those, for sure.
This is my feeling is like, it is the epitome of like really beautifully, solidly crafted, old-fashioned, like a movie that's going to make you feel things. You're going to be engrossed by it, but it isn't like touched with genius or anything.
No,
No.
I
So
would
that's
say,
why I'm going to give
I
it an
think that's
8.
true. Okay, I think there you can. I'm going to give it a 10, if only because I think even a movie that is that craftsman-like and just does the job
Yeah.
is something that can be wonderful, you know. But it's also me making a statement that like we don't have to shit on it because idiots think it's a great movie. Sometimes idiots are right occasionally.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to give it an 8 as well. And part of that is because I feel like a lot of what makes this movie click, I feel like was kind of adopted from Stand By Me. That the filmmakers were like, I want to take, like Stephen King has latched onto this. I'm going to do basically the same thing. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Still very high score on this one. We got the dark half. Timothy Hutton, guys, playing
Dark
two
Half
parts.
is like it's like not as good as it should be. But
Yeah.
it's still pretty fun.
I don't
It
know.
should be a better movie.
I'm
you
going to
know.
give it a 5.
I'm giving it a 4.
Okay, I'm going to give it a 5 also.
Misery. We got Jimmy Kahn. We got Kathy Bates.
Who
I
else
like
have we got?
Misery a lot. It never like clicked for me the way like some people really love Misery, so I'm going to give it a 7. But I think it's
because you have never loved a creator so much that if you had them, you would capture them and chop their feet off.
it's true. I have never felt that way.
Okay, well, must be
I'm gonna-
nice.
I'm going to give it an 8. I think it's really good, but I wish it was a little. At times, I wish it was a little scarier. You know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
And but having been on both sides of that having been a rabid fan and also having had people I cannot shake, I think it's really good. So I'm going to call it an 8. So
Mhm. What was yours?
I've seen
Tim?
clouds from both sides now.
7.
7. I am also going to give it a 7. Tales from the Dark Side, the movie.
I don't think
of course,
I ever saw this. I
Tales
think I've
from the
only
Da-
ever seen the TV show.
I mean,
So-
only one section of it is a Stephen King thing.
Okay, but that section does feature Buster Poindexter
True, and William Hickey.
and William Hickey, 2 stars of the silver screen.
They are.
Classic
They
stars.
are at that. I mean, and Buster Poindexter is also a star of the rock and roll stage. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a hot
a real New York doll.
he's a real. He is literally a real New York doll. I remember our mutual friend Devin Coleman, like either tweeting or something about like he was like, "Holy shit! I just learned Buster Poindexter was not a real person."
I'm going to give this one a 4.
I'm going to give it a 4 too. I like it a little bit more than that, but it's not really a Stephen King movie, I
Yeah.
feel like.
I do like Bill Hickey though. I'll watch just about anything he's in. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll have to watch it.
And I like our college Earlham friend, Bill Hickey.
Yep. I mean,
Different guy.
He's an adult now, but he went to
Just
college.
saying
with Stuart
how
and
we
Dan.
know him.
Yeah, that's great.
Not as much of an
Bill
adult as
Hickey.
William Hickey, Bill Hickey, the actor, who was old since he was born.
Yeah.
What's crazy about Bill Hickey? So he was only 70 when he died. He seemed like he was 85 years old for most of his life.
Yes.
Yes.
It's astonishing.
Yeah.
The raspiest man in Hollywood.
Yeah. Yeah. Him and Tom Cruise, same type of guy. You know,
Same age.
same age. Okay, so we got Pet Cemetery.
Um,
This movie, of course, was inspired by the hit song by the Ramones.
It was indeed.
Oddly, it was written for Pet Cemetery too, but
Well, that was the thing. There was a big rights battle between the Ramones and the Pet Cemetery people, so they didn't settle it until the second movie. But it
I'm
was
not
based on the song.
sure how good this movie is in certain ways, but in other ways, like it is one of the most like straight up scary of the
Yes.
Stephen King movies. So I'm gonna give it a 6.
Yeah. I remember as a kid renting it and being like viscerally horrified by large chunks of it.
I think I'm also going to give it a 6. Yeah.
666. Okay.
Oh no.
The original The Running Man, starring our boy Arnold Schwarzenegger.
This is a movie. If you had asked me when I was a younger man, I would have been like 4. But now I really appreciate this kind of stuff much more. And I think I might give this one a 7. Guys,
yeah.
like it is not amazing as an action movie. It's not amazing as a story, but it's the kind of satire that is hitting you so hard in the face that like it just gleefully being like, get it? You get the point we're making? You understand it, right? And I really appreciate that.
Guys,
So,
I'm going to give it an 8, if only because It has some of the craziest, dumbest one-liners. It's like it's
true.
incredible. Like it's almost like you couldn't replicate it, and clearly Edgar Wright couldn't.
I kind of hate to be the spoiler here, but I cannot let this stand. I'm going to give it a 5.
Cannot let it
Ooh, okay.
stand. Stephen King reference. I think Richard Dawson's so fun in it.
Yeah,
Come on.
he's great.
The idea that Arnold Schwarzenegger is the everyman who's caught up in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
You're just mad that it doesn't have the original ending from the book, where he at one point he has to make his way up to a cockpit of a plane, but his intestines are hanging out and they get snagged on the seats. As
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
walking
pretty
up the
great.
aisle.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty great. Do they
Yeah,
do that in the new one or no?
They get
like
closer to it,
Yeah, they
but-
get closer to it, but it's enough where you're like, come on, guy.
Yeah, just
like
go all the way, right?
Werner Herzog was watching, and was like, you are a coward.
What is the point of making an adaptation of The Running Man without having his guts hanging out and being snagged on
It's
by
getting very
the airplane
Scottish as
seat?
you go along.
Guys,
Oh,
speaking of Werner
it's me,
Herzog,
Werner Herzog.
guys, speaking of Werner Herzog, I keep seeing the ads for the new Star Wars movie, The Mandalorian Grogu. Who
Yep.
the fuck's Grogu? He's always hanging out with Baby Yoda. Why isn't Baby Yoda in the title?
Oh, Stuart.
Stuart.
Oh,
I feel like
Stuart.
that is the true cowardice of the Star Wars universe. Is they weren't just like, let's just call him Baby Yoda. If they called him Baby Yoda, I'd be like, right there. I know that's not his fucking name, but his name
It's not
should
his
be
name.
Baby Yoda. It's funny. It would be way funnier.
You're right. Instead of the more dignified Grogu.
Thank you. Okay.
For a
Creep
while,
Show-
I thought it was called the Mandalorian and Gogurt. So, and I was like, oh, when you're wearing a helmet, you got to be able to squeeze something through the slot. Yeah.
And if anyone ever calls Baby Yoda the child, I immediately stop paying attention to them. They have lost all credibility in my eyes. Okay, so we have Creep Show 2, guys. I got to say, I'm giving it a 9.
What? Okay, well.
No, I'll give it an 8, Dan. I know that the first section sucks.
The one with the drugstore.
Yes, I know that sucks.
Yeah.
But the raft is good. And again, my mom insisted that I watch this movie. She's like, this last section with the hitchhiker is so funny. And I
I
watched
can't
it and
even remember it. What happens?
It's like a woman is like racing home after cheating on her husband, and she like hits like a homeless guy on the road, and then she leaves him, and then she keeps driving, and then he shows up again. She hits him again, and he keeps like haunting her, and he keeps saying, "Thanks for the ride, lady." And my mom is like, "That's so funny." And I'm watching it as a kid. I'm like, "This is the worst thing I've ever seen, Mom. Why do you make me watch
Okay.
this?"
Well, I love how much you, this is a treasured memory of your mother, but other than the raft, nothing is memorable about this movie to me, so I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay.
I'm going to give it a 3.
Ooh, wow. Okay. Well, it's still hanging in there. It's still
Just
above
because-
Tales from the Dark Side, the movie.
Just because there's beef between me and Stuart's mom.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's fine. Shelley knows what she did. Okay, next is, here's a big one, Stand By Me, which I recently rewatched when Rob Ryan.
How did it hold up on rewatch? Because I haven't watched this in years. I haven't seen it in a long
It's
time.
great. It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have made the connection, but this for me is hitting the like Stephen King like note that Shawshank comes very, very close to, but doesn't quite do as well for me. Like I would give this a 9. I like this one a lot.
I'm going to give it a, I haven't watched it in years. I'm going to give it a 10 also because it was such a big movie for me and my family when I was a kid. We watched it all the time, and it was like watching a movie that felt like it was for a kid, but it felt like the movie equivalent of the kids saying, "Do you want to go see a dead body at the train tracks?
Yeah.
Come with me. I'm going to show you something adults don't want you to see." But it's a rite of passage. So, I'll give it a 10 also. I'll be generous. I'm being generous in this episode.
Yeah, I'm going to give this one a 9 because it's exactly, I think you put it perfectly into words, Ellie. It is this feeling of like, this is a story for kids that is adult in a lot of ways, not
Yeah.
the least of which is that it doesn't have some kind of clear, like, perfect resolution.
Yeah, I remember watching it and being like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be feeling about what happened with those kids or what they learned. And also, I don't think I've ever fully understood the meaning of the whole barf story, but I love it. Come on, they're all throwing up all over each other. Come on.
It really captures one of the things that I like about Stephen King stories, which is that teenagers are terrifying. Like teenagers, mainly teenage boys, are like sociopaths that like.
I'm going to push us through this round because we have another recording coming up. That
Okay, we're almost done. We only have a few
I will
left.
just say one last thing about it is that in Dreamcatcher, there's that scene where they're teens and they like go up against those teen bullies, and I'm like, this all feels so fake. And Stand By Me, you're right, Stuart. It has that kind of scene, but it feels real. Like it feels dangerous. Like these kids are in trouble.
Because it's got Kiefer in it. We got Christine, Dan.
5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5 also.
I've actually never seen Christine.
Wow.
The Dead Zone.
Oh man.
This is
Mainly what I like about it is that it is predicted that a presidential candidate, if he's shitty enough, will not get elected.
Yeah, and will then kill himself. Yeah, out of shame.
This is a 10
he does
for me.
hold up a baby to block an assassin's bullet. So I mean, it's pretty bad what he did. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a 10 also. If you're gonna ask me again against
I'm
all
giving
movies
it a
in
9. It's really good.
against all movies in the world, I'd probably give it an 8. But
Okay.
against Stephen King movies, it gets a 10.
Original Creep Show.
not entirely consistent. Like it has its flaws, but it's such a loving homage to what it is. I'm going to give it an 8.
I'm gonna give it, I think, a 6. I've never really liked it that much. To be
I'm
honest.
giving
It's
it
okay.
an 8. I agree with Dan that it's such a clear, loving homage to that sort of thing. And I love the little animated comic book pages and shit.
Sure, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, The Shining.
1. Just kidding.
Wow.
I'm gonna give that a 10 also. That's a super scary movie. That's one of the few movies on this list where I'm like, oh, I find it genuinely frightening when I watch it.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually scared by it.
I'll give it a 10 as well. I'm
Most
not going
Stephen
to
King
be
movies, I'm like,
It's getting
that's
10s
all right.
across the board. 10s.
Yeah.
10s across the board.
We don't have to be iconoclasts.
Yeah.
It's okay for us to say that the Stanley Kubrick movie is a great movie.
Yeah.
Like we don't have to be the guys who are like, actually, it's not that good.
And finally, we have Carrie.
just a notch below for me. It's a 9. Like it doesn't. I mean, I think this is maybe just like the story rather than other than the iconic ending. There's nothing in it that like really scares me, but it's so like sweeping and well made.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 9 just because I think it is on purpose. But the middle section of that movie you could call High School Memories and just run it as it is. But it is, and it goes on a little long for me. But it's the scare scenes especially work so well, and that ending scene, I know exactly what's going to happen, and I jump every time because he takes so long for her arm to come out of that grave.
Yeah.
That I'm like, I know it's going to happen. It's going to happen now. Oh, it didn't happen yet. Oh, it just happened.
Yeah, and that's like it's like the gold standard for that.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
I got to give it a 9 for that exact same reason. Okay, so this is it. We got our top 10. I'm going to read them in descending order because I don't want to try and mess around here. So our number 1 here.
Yeah,
this
we
is
wouldn't want to mess around and put them in ascending order.
I just can't, don't make me do math. Extra math here. Okay. So our number 1 is The Shining. Of course, it's great. Down our second place is The Dead Zone. No huge surprise.
Really good. Yeah.
Third is Stand By Me. Yep.
Again, no surprises on the list.
Scariest of the movies. Being a kid.
Because it could happen.
Carrie is number 4. We go down to Shawshank at number 5. Kind of a surprise that it's so low, but that's still a very respectable placement.
But that top four is a pretty strong top 4.
And it's out of what, 80 movies that you started originally?
Yeah, it is in the top 5 out of like 75 or 80 movies. Yeah.
We have a tie for 6th place. And I'm going to say, I think it's an even Steven tie is Misery and Creepshow, both at 6. Very similar movies.
Yeah,
They're both about writing.
So 8th place would then
Both about
be
storytelling.
Yep. 8th place would be down to, it looks like we have another tie between The Running Man and Gerald's Game.
Much higher than I expected for both of them, to be
Yes,
honest.
but they're both, I think they're both very strong additions to the catalog. And
Once you see how much crap is in the Stephen King adaptation filmography, you get less surprised. Yeah.
And then weirdly
how many
enough,
Children's of the Corn there are.
and then it looks like This one
Wear
kind
a
of
condom.
This one
Corn.
kind of this one's kind of a
You got enough kids, right? They're
this one's
Catholic.
a recent addition that is brought up largely exclusively because of Dan and Stuart, because Elliot hasn't seen it, is The Monkey, the Oz
I've
Perkins
gotta
movie.
see
A
it.
movie
Wow.
that many was not
Many people-
particularly well liked.
Very
Many people
mixed.
dismissed it, but yeah, I was with Stuart. It was like his birthday movie.
It was my birthday movie.
We were, as Stuart likes to say, hooting and hollering.
And
It
I
was a lot of
imagine,
fun.
Dan, that you walked out of that movie and turned to Stuart and you said, that was Oz Great Perkins.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Well, the thing is I think Dan said that, and I was again H'ing and H'ing. But the thing about Osgood Perkins movies is that I feel like all of his movies, you have to accept that it's operating on some level of like kind of dream logic, and I feel like by leaning into the wackiness, and the like dark comedy of it, I think it really worked for me.
Yeah.
Also, any way that they make Theo and James not like, they expressly try to make him not sexy, I found very funny because he's a very sexy man.
I've got to watch it. Only Osgood Perkins movie I've seen is Long Legs, which I thought was okay. You know,
But again, operates like, I think it works
Yeah,
best
but it is
when you're
dream
like,
logic,
it's
yeah.
like, does this make sense? Okay, so that was lovely, guys. So we have crowned a winner in our Stephen King
Wow.
top
Yeah.
10. Of course, that is Stanley Kubrick's The Shining.
Truly
And
the
again,
king
let
of
us let you
kings.
know that under no circumstance, no movie is so good that it encourages you to mistreat your cast and or crew.
I mean, that's true. We talked about that with that pupil. The Shining was another example of mistreatment of cast.
That's true.
You know, that's something we shouldn't gloss over. But you're right;
Yes.
it does not justify the movie being so scary. Does not justify Shelley Duvall being treated horribly on the set of that movie.
By most accounts, right?
yeah.
Okay. So that was a mini for the Flophouse. This show on Max Fun. Thank you so much for supporting us. And if you want to listen to great shows like this one, you can go over to MaximumFun.org. And this show has been produced and edited lovingly by Howell Doughty, aka Alex Smith. He's the best. And for the Flophouse, I've been Stuart Wellington.
I've been Dan McCoy.
I've been Elliot Spooky Kalen. Does that work as my new nickname for? It's not Halloween
How
time.
about
but I can
Elliot
still call myself-
Kingland?
Yeah, this is Elliot Kingland joining you for this.
Stuart Langoliersington?
Yeah, and Daniel Kingerk McCoy
Oh, okay.
or Daniel McKing.
It's Daniel Macujo.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is.
All right. Bye.
Bye. How are my levels? I'm sitting slightly further away. Are
No,
they good?
I cranked you up a little bit to, I hope, compensate.
Yanked his
but I'll-
crank.
I'll put it up just a hair
it.
more, too.
I've been right now that I'm married. I'd love to get my crank yanked. That's a little Rodney
Just
Dangerfield.
yanked?
Just
A
a
little.
little. That's like a
Just
teeny
a tiny
baby
bit.
version.
Yeah, that's Rodney Dangerous.
I mean, it ain't higher.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
Dangerfield
Rodney
and more.
caution.
Yeah, let's
Now
say
that I'm married, I
Dangerfield
want a hand job.
more of a danger
now
patch.
that I'm married, I'd like somebody to be nice to me for a
Hey,
change.
being married, I don't get a lot of affection or sex from my wife.
Rodney, no subtext, Dangerfield.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Hey, I get no respect. People don't respect me. I have a
Well, let's-
deficit of respect. My actions are not met with approbation or dignity.
Wow, he's very well spoken at this
Yeah.
point in his career.
This is Rodney Samuel Johnson.
Well, this is
Yeah.
after he went back to school.
He did go back to school.
Oh,
Hey,
that was
I
a
got
good one,
slightly
Dan.
more respect ever since I
Yeah.
got my degree.
It's too bad we don't have outtakes on these ones. You could put one in, Alex, if you
There's
love
no
this
law
stuff.
against
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
We
you
get
can
to do
always
whatever we
stick
want.
it on the other thing. Stick it on the other thing.
I asked my wife what I should do. She said, "Stick it on the other thing."
Maximum Fun
A worker owned network
of artist-owned shows.
supported
Directly
by you.